Stop speaking. HK Patils message to Congress colleagues amid fresh Shivakumar for CM pitch. The Congress High Command may have made it clear that there will be no leadership change in Karnataka, but voices from within the party continue to push for Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar to be elevated to the Chief Minister's post. Speaking exclusively to NEWS 18, Karnataka's Law and Parliamentary Affairs Minister HK Patil minced no words as he discussed the row. Those who are speculating about change of chief minister and making such comments should have immediately stopped speaking, he said, stressing that the Congress Party President Mallikarjun Kharge and the top leadership have already issued a directive to stay silent on the matter. The AICC President and the Congress High Command have given us a clear signal not to speak about the post of CM or the KPCC chief. In that context, I don't want to react to your question, Patil said, making it clear that he would not entertain further speculation. Let me make my stand very clear in view of the directive from the High Command. I will not respond on either the CM post or the KPCC chief issue, he said. Asked about those within the party still calling it voices of protest, Patil remained firm. I do not want to react. Those who are disciplined congressmen must follow the High Command's directive. If someone isn't doing so, it is for him to analyze. This comes in the background of senior Congress leaders Tanveer Saeed and Channapatna MLA CP Yoshwar backing Shivakumar for the top post. Saeed said leadership cannot be stagnant and should evolve when opportunity arises. New leadership has to come and grow. Individual statements shouldn't be treated as protest, he said. Yoshwar was more direct. All our district Malays are united that DK should become the chief minister. There's no discrepancy about it. The High Command should decide on it. Despite the top brass denial of a leadership shift reiterated recently by AICC General Secretary Randeep Surjewala, public push from Shivakumar loyalists has not died down, revealing cracks in the party's internal discipline. Earlier, another Congress MLA, Ha Iqbal Hussain, had stirred the pot by saying Shivakumar could be made CM in 2 to 3 months. Everyone knows who put in the effort to bring the Congress back to power. His strategy and programs are history now, Hussain had said. A letter of warning followed from KPCC chief Shivakumar himself, calling his remarks causing embarrassment to the party and warning of disciplinary action. Meanwhile, Patil is also in the spotlight on another major issue: illegal mining. He now heads a cabinet subcommittee formed to look into cases of illegal mining between 2007 and 2011, a period that includes the tenure of the BJP under B.S. Yediyurappa and the alliance of the BJP-JDS under then Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy. The panel's formation came after Patil, in a letter to CM Siddaramaiah dated June 18, expressed concern that only 7.6% of illegal mining cases had been investigated, and only 2% had seen closure, amounting to a mere 0.2% ending in conviction. Patil said, "We had our first meeting and expect to take it forward in the next one. We were shocked by the delay in investigations into these matters. We were surprised and are now planning how to proceed with the issue. The callous attitude of the system is detrimental to the interests of the state. It is a systemic lapse and an organized crime. That is what we are tackling now. The committee is taking a serious view of the steps the government should take." The subcommittee, formed at a special cabinet meeting in Nandi Hills, Chikkabalapur district, has proposed setting up a special court to handle illegal mining cases. Recovery is also a key focus, along with a detailed investigation, Patil said. In his letter to Siddaramaiah, Patil had claimed that politicians and bureaucrats between 2007 and 2011 systematically looted the state's wealth, estimating a loss of Rs 1.5 lakh crore to the exchequer. He demanded investigations into the remaining 92.4% of the cases, punishment for the accused, and recovery of losses. According to him, nearly 12,000 cases of illegal mining have been registered in the state, but less than 2% have reached the trial stage. He raised serious concerns about the role of investigative agencies. 9 cases had been handed over to the CBI, but the agency returned 6, taking up only 3. Even the SIT has not completed investigations in many cases. This is not the first time that Patil has chaired a panel to look into illegal mining in the state. When the Siddaramaiah government came to power in 2013, it constituted a cabinet subcommittee chaired by him to look into the illegal mining scam. The panel went beyond the findings of the Lokayukta report on illegal mining under Justice Santosh Hedge. It was on the basis of former Lokayukta Hedge's report that the then Chief Minister Yediyurappa and Tourism Minister and Mining Baron G. Janardhan Reddy resigned. The alleged Ballari mining scam cost the state an estimated Rs 16,085 crore. Hedge's 466-page report, detailing rampant illegal mining of iron ore in Karnataka, was submitted to Governor H.R. Bardwa and Chief Secretary S.V. Ranganath on July 27, 2011. Patil's panel report in the previous regime pegged the compounded loss to Karnataka at Rs 1.43 lakh crore through illegal mining, a figure far higher than the Rs 12,228 crore estimated in the original Lokayukta report. However, the Congress government chose to ignore its own committee's findings and the report was shelved. The Lokayukta report, which came with several supporting documents, is still under investigation. It came into focus again when the Congress party's Bharat Jodo Yatra led by Rahul Gandhi passed through Obulapuram village in Anantapur district of Andhra Pradesh and entered Karnataka at Bellarith, hub of illegal mining activity where the name of Janardhan Reddy became synonymous with the scam. Shivakumar acknowledged that Patil had chaired a subcommittee during the previous Congress government and had then pointed out several irregularities and made suggestions on how to recover the losses. He said the current cabinet has now sought a report from Patil on the measures to be taken to protect the state's interests, and the subcommittee will submit its report in a month. The cabinet has also decided to extend the tenure of the Lokayukta Special Investigation Team SIT by 1 more year starting July 1. Kumaraswamy, under whose regime Patil had also alleged illegal mining was rampant, and who is now Union Minister, hit back at Patil, calling the timing of the letter suspicious. Suddenly, Patil has woken up to the illegal mining issue in Karnataka. He claims it's a Rs 1.5 lakh crore scam. "You've been the law minister for 2 years, were you in a Kumbhakarna-like slumber?" he said. He alleged the letter was a drama to divert attention from scams in the housing department and took a dig at Siddaramaiah, saying even when Siddaramaiah had the subcommittee report under his leadership, he did nothing. "What's the point of writing letters now? Throw them in the dustbin." Swipe left for next video. Patil also spoke to NEWS 18 on the proposed amendment to the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act in Karnataka, saying we are particular that the law should be made more stringent. Taking into account all social considerations and plugging the loopholes in the previous act, we are doing our best on this matter. The Karnataka government is set to introduce a bill that will penalize even the planning and engagement of minors, aiming to make child marriage prevention tougher and legally watertight. Latest blogs.